Hello everybody, it's time for another deck showcase, and today's deck is Battle Brothers. This is a green-white Renown deck. As always with my deck showcase, if you're not interested in the deck building portion, you can click the link in the top right here and skip straight to the playtesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and have a look at what is in Battle Brothers. There we go. So, I have 3 copies of the Consul's Lieutenant, 3 copies of Topan Freeblade, 3 copies of Undercity Troll, 3 copies of Stalwart Avon, 3 copies of Knight of the Pilgrim's Road. You're starting to get a theme here. 3 copies of Valoran Wardens, 3 copies of Citadel Castellan, 4 copies of Wild Size, just to mix it up a bit, 2 copies of Kithian's Irregulars, 4 copies of Farika's Disciple, 2 copies of Outland Colossus, 3 copies of Rock's Maulers, then we got 4 plains, 5 forests, 2 Canopy Vistas, 2 Sun Petal Groves, 3 Rogue's Passages, 4 Sandstone Bridges, and 4 Tranquil Expanses. So, the point of this deck is to use the Renown mechanic, which is when a creature deals combat damage to the player, it gets a number of +1/+1 counters on it, based on its Renown number. So everything here, all my creatures gain Renown for doing that, which is always nice. It makes them nice and tough. And to back that up, I've only really got the one spell here, which is Wild Size. That's because most of these creatures don't really need that much to help them out, really. Once they get renowned, they're pretty potent creatures in and of themselves. Most of them have got nice abilities, such as regeneration or first strike. So yeah, I just felt a little bit of extra oomph and trample is all the deck really needed to help the renowned creatures out. And so the aim, obviously, is to get your creatures renowned, and the main bruiser of the deck is this Outland Colossus. He starts off as a 6/6, and he can't be blocked by more than one creature at a time, but if he gets renowned, he gets another 6/6, so he becomes a 12/12, which is really, really powerful, especially if you can give him trample using a Wild Size. Alternatively, you can use the reason I've put the Rogue's Passage into the deck, which is to use the Rogue's Passage to make creatures unblockable, which guarantees that you can get them renowned. Or in the case of the Colossus, guarantees 12 damage through. So that's really all there is to it, to this deck. It's not an overly complicated deck. And let's go ahead and see how well it fares in actual combat. Okay, here we go. I've decided to skip out all the waiting for the loading on these matches. And, oh, that's not much land, is it? Let's try a new hand. That's better. Oh, he's had to mulligan twice already. It's only rank 1, so with any luck, this will be a relatively easy win. Okay, what have we got? Let's go with the Tranquil Expanse then. Consul's Lieutenant, always nice for early drop. First strike, 2/1. Citadel Castellan. And the Valoran Wardens, these are very nice. I forgot to mention in the deck building portion. Whenever a creature I control becomes renowned, I get to draw a card if these guys are on the field, so that's a nice bit of card draw for me. Okay, let's have the Plains and Consul's Lieutenant. There we go. That's a tricky creature to deal with early on because of the first strike. He's got a reasonable amount of power, so he can deal with anything that's got 2 toughness or less. Okay, what's this guy got? He's got some green-white. Ah, Topan Freeblade. Is it possible he's playing the same deck I am? That would be funny. Okay, let's go ahead and Oh, I needed 2 for that to work. Oh, I should have played out the Rogue's Passage, then I'd be able to put out a Valorant's Warden. Okay, another Consul's Lieutenant it is then. I was hoping to get a card draw out of getting this guy renowned, but guess that's not going to happen. There we go, that's now a 3-2 with First Strike. That makes him even more dangerous. All he's got is a 2-2, which I can safely block with my other Lieutenant. And the added advantage of the Lieutenant is that if he attacks whilst he's renowned, all my other attacking creatures get +1/+1. So that can snowball quite a bit if they're not careful. Sunblade Elf, okay, it's not a pure renowned deck. Okay. This time round, let's have the Rogue's Passage. And Valorant Wardens, please. There we go. I'll get some card draw when these guys become renowned. So if he's got any sense, he'll try and block this guy. But he is going to be a 3-2 with First Strike. Oh, hello, what's this? +1/+0 and indestructible. Ah. Well played, my friend, well played. He can actually kill me now. Okay, so he's going to take 3 damage. Oh, yeah, there we go, that's the smart play. You'll get rid of both of these guys. Well played. Did not see that coming. Okay, let's see what else he's got up his sleeve. He's only got 2 cards left, so hopefully he hasn't got too many other tricks. Never actually seen that card before. What set's it from? Don't recognise the set marking. Well, obviously I'm not going to let you do that. You might have another instant to do something silly with, but oh, here we go, Chorus of Might. Okay, yep, that works. Okay, guess I couldn't stop him getting renowned after all. Wow, he's actually doing quite well here. He's cleared out my entire board. And, yeah, got his creature renowned. Yep, this is not looking so good. The only advantage is he's only got 1 card in hand at the moment. Well, 2 now. So hopefully he hasn't got many more tricks left. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let that through. Okay, and what else have you got? Sunblade Elf, and what's your other card then? He's got a lot of mana there. It's not a land, he would have played that, if he had a land. There's no point attacking yet, so let's build up my forces a bit. There we go. Citadel Castellan, that should help. Hopefully my card draw potential will help me win this duel. Okay, he's got a land. What else has he got? They all become 2/2s now. Okay, he's probably got some kind of instant there to buff up when I block. But I can't really afford to take 7 damage. Actually, I possibly could. You know what? I'm just gonna let that through. Yep, I figured he had an instant. Yeah, Chorus of Might, okay. Yes, I'm gonna take a big hit now, but I'm still in this. Aha! Kithian Irregulars. You are precisely what I need right now. And I'm going to throw out the Sandstone Bridge to power him up, which makes him a viable threat to attack. If he tries to block, he's going to lose his Topan Freeblade. He's thinking about it. Okay, he's going to let it through. Good. There we go, he's now nicely buffed up, and I get another card. Another forest. Okay. I was hoping for something a bit more useful than that, but such is life. Okay. Okay, he's got nothing. He's just got a land. If I was in his position, I'd have been tempted to hold on to it just to make me think he's got another instant. There's really not a huge amount he can do right now. Okay, that's dumb. That is doubly dumb. Oh, no, wait. Yes, these guys can give +1/+1. Okay, yeah, I see. I see. Okay, I'm gonna have to take 4 damage because I can't do anything else safely, but I can get rid of that free blade, which is important. What are you stopping the timer for? There's nothing you can do in this situation. Okay. So I think the smart thing to do here is throw out the Sandstone Bridge to get you Vigilance. Throw out my Citadel Castellan, because I can. And then attack with everybody. That will get 2 creatures renowned, so that's 2 more cards for me. These 2 will stay untapped, so I can block these 2 safely. They've both got enough toughness. And what cards do I get? Ooh, a Wild Size. That'll come in handy later. Let's play out the Consul's Lieutenant, and I think I've got this guy. He's in a pretty bad position right now. Because even if he buffs these guys with +1/+1, which he can only afford to do once, which he has just done, both these guys can safely block him. What are you trying to achieve here? I mean, yeah, that's probably a Chorus of Might, which gives plus. Oh no, he hasn't got the mana for that. He hasn't got the mana for a Wild Size. Yeah, whatever it is. Even if these 2 die off, I've got enough firepower here to finish him. Okay, well, I guess he was just trying to get me to fold on that one, but I called his bluff, and yeah, this is game. Because I highly doubt there's anything you can do against this lot. I might as well continue playing, I mean. It's basically over now anyway. There we go. So yeah. Not bad first game out of the gate. Rank 5, nice. Get progress towards my quest there, and first win of the day, so go bonus gold. Nice. Okay, well, we can't assume it's fine on just one battle, so let's see how other battles go. Okay, here we go, game 2, and it's another rank 1 player. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the matchmaking in this game, to be honest. Let's have some more lands, please. Oh, that is not more lands. I have got a bunch of 2-drops, though, so here's hoping I get a land in my first draw. Because I really don't like going down to 6 cards. Not if there's any way of doing something about it. Yes, there we go, there's a land. It's not the ideal land, but it is a land, and that's the important thing. Who would be best first player? It depends on the situation, really. I mean, Consul's Lieutenant or Freeblade, probably. The Undercity Troll's not usually that useful early on. Actually, he's not overly useful later on either, but his regeneration does make him a bit sticky. Okay, we've got a 2-1. So in that case, the Lieutenant with the first strike is the best play, but I won't be able to play him out this turn because I need 2 white. Even if I play the Sunpetal Grove, it'll come in tapped. So let's play out the Forest then and have the Freeblade for now. Next turn I can play the Sunpetal Grove and get the Consul's Lieutenant out. Does he have the mana for that? He does. Is he gonna do it? Yes, he is. Okay. Now I really wish I could have gotten the Consul's Lieutenant out. 3-1 with Trample would have died instantly to the Consul's Lieutenant because of the first strike. Oh well. Them's the breaks. I can, however, safely get the Consul's Lieutenant out now. There we go. Let's see you try and play that one again. You get that one shot for free, but any others, he's rating for you. I need to get this guy Renowned so that he can safely block as well. But that's gonna have to wait. Let's see what he's got this turn. Come on. Okay, Highland Lake coming out. Is he gonna summon the creature? Yes, he is. Interesting choice. Uses up all his mana to do that. And it's just gonna die to my Freeblade. Yeah, that's not gonna work out so well, mate. You're dead. And yeah, if you were hoping to leave him to block my Freeblade, and the same problem is gonna happen there as well. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna attack with both of them because I've got a Wild Size in my hand, which means I could get my 2-pan Freeblade Renowned if he tries to block that one. So yeah, let's go ahead and attack with both of these guys. There we go. Okay, and what are you gonna do? If he doesn't block either of them, then I can just play out another creature. But he's in a tight spot here, he can't really leave. There we go. He can't really leave these guys to get Renowned, but they're gonna get Renowned anyway! Haha! go. And I've got another planes I can play out this turn, which is nice. That gives me 4 mana for next turn. Get a Farika's Disciple out if I needed to. Looking for 5 mana so I can get out my Outland Colossus. Okay, he's got a lot of empty mana there. Okay, he's currently sitting on nothing on his board, that and a lot of open mana. That makes me a bit nervous here. Stalwart Avon, I think. Farika's Disciple is scary, but only for other creatures, and if he's got nothing on the board, I'll put a flyer out instead. Because that guy can easily get renowned, he's got a lot of toughness, that means he can block enemy creatures quite nicely. Oh, yeah, you gonna do anything, or did you just stop the timer to be a dick? Okay, Guide Blast. 2 damage to target creature or player. Okay. You're killing off my Consul's Lieutenant. Okay. Fine. Be like that. Should be safe enough to attack with a free blade though. There we go, that's another 3 damage. And I've got another Consul's Lieutenant in hand, so I can replace him. Okay, he's still not really doing much of anything. Oh, here we go again. What's this one? Tap creature does not untap. Okay. That's really just a minor inconvenience at this stage. Let's have another Undercity Troll as well, because I can. There we go, swing in with the Avon, get you renowned. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what this guy's deck is supposed to do. So far it's got a bit of direct damage and some control, but I've only seen 1 creature out of it, and it's not exactly an overly powerful creature. He hasn't played any lands in a while, so I'm wondering if he's just trying to wait for more land so he can do something powerful, but at the moment he's not really achieving much of anything. Okay, Goblin Arsonist. Not really a major threat. Can kill off my Consul's Lieutenant, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. Anything else? Come on, mush mush. Fall of the Titans, what's this do? X damage to up to 2 crit. Oh, okay. And 3 damage, okay, so he's gonna kill off my free blade and deal damage to me. I'll kill off my Undercity Troll as well, okay. Okay. Fair enough. You know what? Let's have a Citadel Castellan then, if you're going to be like that. Can't afford to attack with my Consul's Lieutenant, it'll just die to the Goblin Arsonist's ability to deal 1 damage when it dies. So this guy's basically useless now that that's on the board. But ho-hum. I can slowly kill him with my Avon if necessary. Okay, what are you gonna do this time? He likes making me wait, this guy. Come on. Any time now. I mean, I know you're backed into a corner a bit here, but it can't be that much of a choice. You've only got 5 cards to choose between. Oh, I wish I had 5 mana for my Colossus. Oh, Avaricious Dragon. That's an interesting call. It is a flyer though, so that's going to stop my Avon. That's going to stop me quite nicely actually. Yep, okay, so... You know... Yeah, I mean, I'd just die to that, whichever way you slice it, so... I'd rather get that off the board now. I mean, this guy's going to die when he dies anyway, so... Oh, hello, Titan's Strength. 3-1. Okay. Well, that was pointless because I've got First Strike. Oh, well, I guess it lets him scry, which is going to help a little bit, I suppose. I need to build up a bigger board so that I can just overwhelm him, because he's only got 9 life left now. And with only 1 creature on the board, he can only block 1 at a time. Okay. There goes his entire hand, and he draws 2 cards next turn. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Valorant Wardens. Not that helpful right now. Ooh, actually, right now, the Farika's Disciple. Definitely. Because then I can attack with that, and it's like, yeah, do you want to block it? I mean, you can, but you're going to lose your dragon if you do. So, yeah, I'll just sit pretty here for a turn or 2. Okay, you get 2 cards this turn. What you going to do with them? One's on Mountain, okay. So you've only got 1 card left, and you're going to lose it at the end of this turn if you don't use it. Okay, so he's attacking with the dragon. That's an interesting call. He's leaving himself completely open here. Okay, he's pretty much just given me the game now. I mean, that's 2, 4, 6. I'm nearly there. Let's have the Valorant Wardens because I'm about to get 2 creatures renowned. Yeah, if you want to damage race me, you're not going to win because I've got 6 to your 4 and I've got more life than you do. So, what's your plan here? Okay, what new cards do I get? Knight of the Pilgrim's Road. Nice, but I want some mana, please. Thank you. Okay, play out the forest. And might as well play out the Undercity Troll because I can. Makes it less likely he'll be able to draw enough damage spells to wipe my board. Only need to be able to deal 3 damage next turn, and I've won this. Okay, he's got an island. What's his other card? Ishwar Isle Avenger. 3/3 with flying. I've won this. He can only block 2 creatures. I've got 5 creatures. The minimum damage he'll take is 5 damage. I've won. I'll throw out the Outland Colossus just to let him know how utterly futile all his attempts have been. Yeah, and he leaves. Yeah. There we go. He concedes. If I was him, I'd have conceded earlier, but, you know, each to their own. And that's rank 6. Yep, this deck's looking pretty good. Let's give it one more game. Okay, here we go, and it's another rank 1. Wow. Okay. 2 lands, let's try for more. 2 again, okay. That's cute. Go with this hand. I mean, I might have been better off with the other hand. I had more of my cheaper creatures in that one. And again, I'm going second. Haven't gone first once yet. Okay, let's have my planes out. I need at least 3 mana to play any of these creatures. You need 4 and you need 5, so... I might lose this one. If he gets enough momentum in the early game. Which he might do, because he's got land searching creatures going on here. Okay, he's got a plane, so that's blue, red, green and white. Ugh. Have to do that just to get me some mana on the field. So yeah, he's got a lot of colours going on in this deck apparently. Not always a good thing. There's the plains. And Lifespring Druid. 1 colour, mana of any colour if he taps it. So yeah. He's got a lot of mana generation going on in this deck. But what has he got to take advantage of it is the question. In the meantime, I've got a handful of creatures I can't afford to play. Oh, come on, give me some land. Okay, I don't need 2 Outland Colossi. Maybe that'll scare him into conceding the fact that I've got Outland Colossi in this deck. Okay. +1/+1 counter or gain 2 life. Okay, this isn't looking good. Unless I get a land soon, this is gonna be bad. Oh, for Chandra. Okay. That implies he's got Planeswalkers in his deck. Well, he's dumped quite a bit of his hand, and so far all he's got is a 2/1 and a 2/2 on the field. Oh, finally a creature I can play, and an actually useful one in this situation. That first strike is gonna help even up things, unless he plays a land and gives it another +1/+1, of course. But hey, I'm just glad I could play something. Yeah, here we go. Give it another +1/+1. Yep. Now a 3/3, ouch. Ah, yeah, search for a Planeswalker. Which one you got? Kiora, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this one somehow. This guy's getting very powerful and there's not much I can do about it. I just don't have what I need. He's got something he can play for 1 mana. That's the only reason it would pause on this end step. Second main phase even. Oh, good to know. Or it might have been an ability, possibly. Oh god, no. Again, nothing I can play. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win this. Well, at least I got him renowned. Yay. Ugh. Let's get rid of Kithian's Irregulars. Just completely mana starved here. Here comes Kiora. Right, if I don't get another another mana card in my next draw, I am just going to concede this one. Because this is getting silly. 5 damage takes me down to 9. Now he's going to do that. 1 tap. Yeah. Another Lifespring Druid comes out. Oh, well, I guess technically I got a land card. Let's go for it. One last roll of the dice. Come on. I've got to go for that Planeswalker. I can't let that power up too much. He's probably going to let this through. Rather than lose his creatures, but yeah, I don't know. Actually, yeah, if he's got any sense he will, because he's got enough to kill me here. Well, I gotta try. Oh, he does not have any sense. Okay, that might maybe get me in this game. Or not. 3-5, ouch. And as long as it's untapped, I have to pay mana to attack. And yeah, I think this is game, to be honest. 6/6 Woodland Wanderer with Vigilance and Trample. Yeah, I think this is game. There's no way I can beat that. Okay, just concede. There we go. Well, 2 out of 3, not bad. And yeah, that third game, I think I probably would have done a lot better if I hadn't been mana starved. So, all in all, I think that was a pretty effective deck. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, stay bad.